All right, moving my stops to break even, guys, making this a risk-free trade. And hey, what's going on, guys? Make sure you guys subscribe, turn your noise on, and leave a like for future videos. My chance there. Peace. Daily analysis, like we always do every morning. So starting off with the weekly, we are obviously bullish, right? We haven't broken the highs yet, but the day time frame did close bullish back in the range. So the chances of us going up, pushing up towards that weekly resistance there, or that daily resistance right there, is very high. Just because yesterday, this is what we broke down during Asian yesterday, we kind of already like broke back into the range here. You had a resistance up here, and then you had a support here, right? Look at these levels there. Your support was forming right here. So this is your support, and then this is your next resistance, and this is a range overall. With this kind of closing back inside the range, it just indicates that we're breaking back into the range. Therefore, we should be able to continue up towards the next level of resistance. So the next level of resistance is going to be up here at 155 500ish, around the area, or maybe even potentially 156 today, because the whole range has a high chance to get filled, right? That's GJ. So I mean, let's drop down to a smaller time frame, start marking up our levels, because some of you guys asked me, yo Don, I see you mark, how do you find a bias on a higher time frame and then you find entries on a smaller time frame? Well, this is how, right? So we would find a bias using daily and weekly, and then we would drop down to the 15, 30, 1 hour to look for our potential ranges that we're waiting for price to break out of, to look for those buys or those sells, whatever bias we have that day. So it's honestly just, the first thing to do is just break down a pair, have a plan, and then we just follow that plan and wait patiently the whole entire day for that entry that we're looking for. So make a video on how to determine market bias. Thanks, bro. Good night. If this is a 30-minute time from here and we get a closure, and I want chat to be involved in this too. All right. So if this would be a 30-minute time frame and we were to get a closure above the range, let's say we get a closure like this, what would you do in this situation? I'm asking, like, you know, the price action traders, not the bank traders, because you guys will get different answers. But what would you guys do if you get a closure like this above this resistance here? What would you look for? Right, we're trading out bullish. You have a range formed, you have a resistance formed, and then you have a support formed right here. This is now a range, and then all of a sudden we're getting a closure outside the range to the upside. What would you do? Buys, right? Good job, yeah, I mean, whoever said buys, or whoever's looking for buys above this range, you're right. I will look for buys as well. The probability of us going up with the trend above that range today, after we've ranged for a bit, is very high because we're getting a closure. So if that was a daily time frame, for example, if this is a weekly time frame here, let's go on gold weekly. What did gold do this week? Where did gold close? We had a range, you have support right around here. Where did we close? Like, what's the difference in this closure and these wicks here? Right? The difference is we close below. Therefore, you have a high chance that price may continue down. So again, going back to the 15-minute example on GJ, if you were to get a closure above, you look for buys. But now on gold, if you get a closure below the range, you look for sells in this case, right? So this is a weekly time frame. This is a higher time frame. So then you expect the week to continue down eventually. Therefore, during that week, you will look for sells throughout the whole entire week on like, you know, on smaller ranges, the 15, 30-minute time frame ranges. Going back to my chart, let's go back to my 30-minute chart on gold. That's why now I marked it up as this being a range. I'm looking for sells below 774 because I understand that me taking sells is going to be following that weekly trend. Make sense? So that's how I create my bias. People get confused with the weekly and daily. It's honestly all the same thing. It's candles. Candles don't change. Candles have highs, candles have lows, they have opens, they have closures, they have all that good stuff. So GJ up, yes, I see. We're breaking the 15-minute highs for a starter play. I'm waiting for a closure here with the 8 AM opening here. So the when I was gonna close probably bearish as well though. But if we can close like at 154, 906, the reason why I say that area is because if we close there bearish, at least what we'll be doing is we'll be respecting the lows with no top wick here. So it's perfect. Also, as well as that 15-minute time frame would be closing bullish as well in that area, so that'll be perfect. So above like 905 here, 905, that'll be right around here. So perfect, that'll be above that candle too. I'll take a buy. I would not hesitate on a buy. Do you think GJ showed us fake out sells liquidity grab? It could have been, yeah. It could have been like, it was also a range 1 breakout too. Like that's what I expected to happen, and that's why I was looking for a range 2 breakout. It all comes back down to that. The reason why I have this whole idea behind range 1, range 2, range 3 breakouts is because range 1 is where you'll get faked out when you're going against the trend, right? So that's why I always say it's try not to have buys above here and sells below here in your charts every single day, because you would like to get faked out by not following the certain trend that day, right? In this case, that might have been it. Who knows? It's not confirmed or anything. But if we close bullish here, I'm looking to take a buy with my bias. This would be a perfect closure for us in a minute and 22 seconds here with the ADM opening. Expect a lot of volume too. I'll probably wait for a buy on wick. If we do not get a buy on wick, guys, I'm not getting in. So what I mean by that is the next count opens up and it just pushes up like this with no buy on wick, I'm not getting in position. I'll probably want a buy on wick to be created first. You guys understand why, right? We always talk about it. I'll probably wait for that bond wick to be formed. Once we flip bullish, I'll look to take a buy going up to fill the range. So that's what we are looking for. Or hopefully it's gonna be something like this. Just one clean candle. Once you flip here on a 15, I'll be comfortable taking a position and break the highs. 30-minute also closed bullish back into the range as well. You can say it's a 30-minute fake up. Chat getting quiet. Yeah, this happened yesterday too. The chat got so quiet for like 2 minutes, and then we got the trade. It went through like 20 pips, and then chat just said W. So taking it. All right, guys. I got a buy here. My boss got activated here. My stop loss is gonna be the previous candle low, risking about 15 pips here, and my TP is gonna be up here for around 21 pips. Ooh, all right, moving my stops to break even, guys. Making this a risk-free trade. Yes, if you guys want to close partials here, you guys can. This is a decent amount of resistance you have here. I'm actually gonna close half of my positions here. I'll lock in 7 pips here actually, because this is a amount of resistance. So I'm gonna close half of my positions. Let the other half run risk-free here. Go around 8-9 pips there. All right. Oh, there we go. If you guys haven't closed anything yet, you can now close at your 10 pip mark. I want to say. Marcos, are you gonna secure half here or something?
I secured half. Correct.
I'm gonna actually just close my positions right here. Closing full my positions there, and you're gonna call that a trade for me.
Wait for this W spam.
Wait for W spam. Oh shit, there it is. W's. Where's W spams at?
Yeah, 2 days in a row, chat.
2 days in a row. 2 days in a row.
Best in the motherfucking game. All right,
yeah,
chat, what do you want?
W's.
She's a runner. She's a runner. She's a track star.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Yeah.
Good trade, guys.
Yeah.
Good setups.
Yeah. Let's go, chat.
I'm gonna call it a day. We had one win today. One trade only. One bias. One clean session. One clean vibey session. Nothing much you can ask for. Nothing more you can ask for, right? I caught only one trade today. This is good.